What is up, Light Fam? Welcome to another video. My name is David, your spiritual awakening coach, here to help you through your spiritual awakening. A couple of videos ago, I did the Energy Update 2022, which you can go watch right here. I'll link it in the description below as well, after you watch this video, of course. But in that video, I discussed all of the challenges and changes that a lot of the collective consciousness is facing right now and will be facing as the year progresses. And these challenges and changes are meant to birth your vision. They're meant to get you onto your higher timeline. But what is your vision? Well, this is the vision that you intended for your life before you decided to incarnate. However, that vision is buried in your subconscious underneath all the layers of what the ego says is possible, what the ego says you are deserving of, what the ego says that you are worthy of, who the ego says that you are. We want to peel back those layers so that that vision can come forth. So as all of these painful, chaotic changes are happening, are you trusting your vision? Well, let's talk about how to trust your vision so that you can get onto your higher timeline. Right now, let's go. Are you trusting your vision? Well, how do you know what your vision is? Well, you've got to ask some vision-oriented questions. This means throwing out those 3D-oriented questions. In other words, why is this happening to me? Woe is me. I'm always a victim of Murphy's Law. You know, the universe hates me. All of that stuff will keep you stuck in 3D. But vision-oriented questions will be empowering questions. Why is this happening for me? What is the vision that the universe is trying to birth through me? Who would I have to become to allow this vision to root itself in my current timeline and flourish and express itself? Maybe you have to become someone that no longer chases validation or approval. Maybe you have to become someone that is comfortable in their own skin. They love themselves. Maybe you have to become someone that believes that they are deserving of the very best in life. Maybe you have to become someone that stops letting your financial worries stop you from pursuing the fire that is in your heart. Maybe you have to become someone that just trusts your intuition. So asking who you would need to become to birth this vision into your life is a great way to start putting the pieces of the puzzle together as to what that vision actually looks like. So this allows you to take that vision from the subconscious into your conscious because you're aware of it now. Once you become aware of something, it's no longer subconscious, it's now conscious, right? So once you have the picture of what that vision looks like, you want to take action head on in that direction. So let's say that you are someone that doesn't believe you are worthy of love. Well, the action would be to tell yourself, I love you. And then pamper yourself, really get your self-care to the highest level to show yourself that you love yourself, you're worthy of love. If you struggle with feeling deserving of the best things in life, then buy yourself something very special and then tell yourself you deserve this. If you struggle with intuition, act on your intuition. And these action steps gets the momentum of that new vision for your life to come and show up, lay down roots in your current timeline, and then you start to actually live this vision that you have for your life. Are you trusting your vision? Or more specifically, are you trusting your vision as its lower vibrational equivalent is being chaotically purged from your current timeline? So usually when we want better typically means a higher vibration, but its lower vibrational equivalent is hogging up all of its space to show up in your timeline. So opposing frequencies can't share the same space. So that lower vibrational equivalent might be a toxic but convenient relationship that you just won't leave. So your desire for a higher vibrational relationship is the catalyst that sparks the fire of that higher vibrational relationship to link into your current timeline. In other words, the possibility of that higher frequency relationship now becomes aware of you. And now there's quantum entanglement. But its lower vibrational equivalent, the toxic relationship, is hogging up all of its space. So now all of a sudden, the chaos of that toxic relationship reaches epic proportions. Why? Well, the universe usually likes to create order through chaos. So the order that it wants to create is that higher vibrational relationship. The chaos is the old toxic relationship that needs to get out of your timeline so that there is room for the higher vibrational relationship where you might actually be celebrated and appreciated. One of my favorite teachers is Michael Beckwith. He says, you've got to let the pain push until the vision pulls. So what would this look like in your life practically? What is painful? Well, shadow work can be pretty painful. Healing trauma can be painful. Facing your fears can be painful, but you've got to let that pain push you into the vision of your greatest version. What does that greatest version look like? That greatest version, as we've said earlier, might be that self-validating, self-approving, sovereign, fearlessly authentic being. That becomes your light at the end of the tunnel as that pain pushes you through the healing of that trauma or facing those fears. And then that vision of your greatest version pulls you on through. And now you're living a life of freedom, purpose, fulfillment, joy, love, happiness. That's what life is all about. Are you trusting your vision? Well, first let's talk about why you should trust your vision. Remember, we said at the beginning of the video, your vision is the vision that you intended for your life before you decided to incarnate. So that vision in your heart, is it possible for that vision to be an accident? Do you really think that you would have chosen the wrong vision or a vision that you believed would be unattainable? Of course not. So you've got to trust that the chaotic forces that are at work in your life right now that is deconstructing that old out of alignment with your vision timeline is working for your highest good. Why? Because you preordained it on your timeline. You knew when you wanted to start bringing that vision into fruition so that you can start living it. So you've got to let go of what is out of alignment with your vision. Is that toxic relationship in alignment with your vision? Probably not. Is that dead-end job that you hate in alignment with your vision? I wouldn't think it's so. How about those negative, gossipy, 3D asleep friends? Are they in alignment with your vision? Most likely not. Is that healthy lifestyle in alignment with your vision? I wouldn't think so. So you've got to let go of the lower vibrational equivalent of your vision so that there's room for your vision. So you have to ask yourself today, what is it that you are willing to let go of so that you can honor yourself by providing space for what your heart really wants? So how do you trust your vision? Well, you want to stay mindfully centered in the present moment so that you can be open and receptive to that subtle hit of intuition. Intuition is feeling. Now, if your ego is off into the future, fear-mongering, you're not going to be present to be receptive to that subtle hit of intuition. Furthermore, if you do perceive that subtle hit of intuition and your ego is fear-mongering, you're not going to take action. So when you're centered in the present moment, not only can you perceive that intuition, but you can take action on that intuition so that you can move toward your vision, and that vision begins to build momentum until the vision pulls you. First, we'll do quote of the day and then question of the day. Here's today's high vibrational quote. And now, question of the day. What are you letting go of to make space for your vision, Light Fam? Share your dreams with us in the comments below. I love all of you guys. I will see everyone in the next video. Light, love, and abundance to all that are watching and to all you love. Peace, guys.